KwaZulu-Natal COGTA department is calling on people with information about the murder of Prince Mbongiseni Zulu to come forward. Prince Zulu was shot at kwaNongoma in northern KwaZulu-Natal on Thursday night. He was a confidant of AmaZulu King Zulu KwaZulu-Natal and advocated against all odds for the monarch to ascend the throne. Well, for more on this tonight, we're joined by KwaZulu-Natal COGTA MEC Sihle Zikalala. Mr. Zikalala, good evening to you. Thanks for your time. Let's firstly talk about this increase, as we're seeing, of assassinations that seem to be targeting those that are close to King Zulu KwaZulu-Natal. Is that the way that the provincial government interprets what's happening?
Well, firstly, we would want to register our condolences to the royal house and the family of Prince Zulu. We don't believe we should take it like that, but it is a trend that is worrying. You will remember that recently we lost Dr. Khumalo through the same manner, or through assassination, which was so painful and bad. Right now, we are losing another member of the royal house who was close and working very, very close with His Majesty. It is worrying us, but we believe the police must investigate this, and that's why we've called on people who might have information to assist in the investigation.
There clearly needs to be a closer look in as far as security is concerned, especially around those that the king is close to, and perhaps even the king himself.
Well, quite correct. We do need to look on how to improve security around the king, but also of those who are key and working with him. And I believe that one of the things that His Majesty emphasized is to ensure that we try to intervene, all of us, in a way that brings together unity in the royal house, so that we don't speculate and accuse people if there are such things.
Are you concerned about what the spillover effect of this may be, especially if the assassinations don't stop?
That would be very bad, and it may lead to a very bad situation where we end up with violence, which we don't need at all. And that's why we are pleading and we are firm in saying the police must work hard to bring the perpetrators to book.
In the absence of that, are there any particular engagements that you think can and should be happening with communities, with the broad traditional leadership in the province? And this is not only those that supported the ascension of Mrs. Zulu, but even those that were against it, to really try and get to the bottom of what might be happening here.
Quite correct. We are engaging with traditional leaders and Izinduna to ensure that we bring together all people and try to understand as to what is the cause of this, but also try to preach unity and tolerance among community members in the area of Nongo.
Tolerance? Why tolerance?
We say tolerance because the area is affected by lots of things of instability in particular. There is sporadic killings that are taking place and need to be attended to.
Sporadic killings that are often linked to what? So give us a sense of what you as the department have seen. Yeah.
The area has been previously affected by the taxi violence, but we thought it was getting calm and the situation normalized. And we are now worried to see these incidents. As I said, there was a killing of Dr. Khumalo, who was close to His Majesty Zulu, but also now the prince has been shot dead in a very, very bad and very embarrassing manner.
All right, we'll leave it there for tonight then. Sihle Zikalala is the KZN COGTA MEC.